Did you watch Coffeezilla's last vid? I was going to watch a Coffeezilla vid right now. I don't think it's the one you're talking about, though. There's one called I Could Have Stopped Him. And it's got Coffeezilla holding a lightsaber on his shoulder, which is bad lightsaber etiquette, by the way. That's a no-no. Okay, you don't want to rest it on anything. But I don't know who he could have stopped, but I'd like to know. Should we watch out?
I may have created a monster and I want to talk about it.
Do you think this video is about how Coffeezilla could have stopped 9/11? Yes or no? Or Bernie Madoff? Bin Laden? Do you think?
It's Caleb Maddox, the young entrepreneur, millionaire, sales guy, just got sued by the FTC.
Who Megalo?
We're gonna go over it. This smoke is way too much. Hold on one second. Okay, we're back. Sorry. I do feel like a Sith Lord or something for not doing more to stop this. Guys, FTC just sued Caleb Maddox and his business partner for something called Air AI, which is like this sales company where they would do all your calls for you using the magic of AI. Of course, it was overpromised, underdelivered, but unfortunately, a lot of people left feeling completely.
An AI feature that was overpromising and underdelivering? I don't fucking believe it, Coffeezilla. I simply don't believe it. That hasn't happened. That won't happen. I think you might be pulling a scam right now on me and the good people of this chat by pretending that this is anything but a crazy aberration.
Scammed, so much to the point that even among a sea of overpromising by AI companies, the FTC literally sued them because they were causing losses of up to $250,000 for individual businesses. The complaint says Caleb and his company bilked consumers out of roughly $19 million over the course of a few years, according to the FTC. Now, huge news, but I want you to know, we knew Caleb's was a grifter a long time ago. He was a—
Bro, I'd never heard of this guy, but it was like the second Coffeezilla video in a row where it's just reminding me that the FTC is only going after like the smallest time nobodies. Who the fuck is this guy? This is the biggest thing in the world, like Air AI.
On our radar, not one, not two, not three, but 5 years ago. You can see us here having a debate with the—
wow, look, it's young Coffeezilla. Why he got more hair now?
At the time, I guess he was 19 or something. The millionaire visionary would call himself. And, you know, he was basically pitching back then something called the YTA method. And he made millions of dollars with that too. Listen, the kid could sell. Well, it turns out you can sell if you overpromise stuff. And basically that's exactly what he did. And, you know, he says even on this call, you know, if you bought his course, he was liable if you didn't basically succeed. He said it was our responsibility to make people succeed if they bought it. I'm going to play a clip from our little debate together back when me and Caleb were nothing but wee little pups, okay? And it was my chance to stop this man before he wreaked havoc on the world.
Then you call poor people passing over opportunities repeatedly. Poor people are passing over opportunities repeatedly.
I don't tell people in YouTube automation that it's their fault if they don't succeed. I don't tell people that.
You just tell poor people that.
But I will say, no. I say to everyone, if somebody's a YTA, I believe they took it.
First of all, it's insane that he called it the YTA. But also, who the fuck is looking at this 16-year-old and saying, I got to give you my money for your course so I can get he's at his parents' house. What? This is crazy.
Manage the opportunity. It's our job to get the results. So I understand where you're coming from, but I guess everyone can't understand.
That's my financial advisor.
And I've always believed small-minded people will never understand big thinkers.
It's just your typical grifter slop, you know.
Small-minded people will never understand big thinkers. Bro, you are 19. I think that's so crazy. It's like, what? You think you're fucking Aristotle? You got it all figured out?
Will never understand big thinkers.
It's just your typical grifter slop, you know, believe in yourself hard enough, whatever. But the core thing that he says there is, look, if you sign up to his YTA method, it's his responsibility to make you successful. But follow up, a few short months later after that call, he went ahead and emailed me. And he said, hi, Coffee, hope life is treating you well. I'm shooting you a message because I'd like to do a live stream with you in the middle of the week. He said he wanted to make a public confession about the YTA. He has nothing to pitch. Then he gave me a title sample, 18-year-old millionaire's public confession. This This was my chance. I could have had the confession from the man back then. I tell him to be even more specific, and he says, basically, I want to explain why we have practically shut down selling YTA and processed $1.5 million in refunds. I want to retract some things I said in the previous interview and come clean. I respond, I'm fair enough. I'm down to hear you out. When's good for you. And then I followed up and I got no response. Oof. The window had closed. But that wasn't even my last chance to talk to Caleb, because again, on November 2022, 2 years later, he asks if I'm open to having a call this week. He only needs 10 minutes. I respond, what's it about? No response, okay? But I could have followed up. Maybe I could have reached.
Kind of big dogged him there. He kind of big dogged him. He's playing hard to get, you know?
The guy, okay? I could have fixed him. Now that all brings us to 2024, 2025, when Air AI gets released. This is a chatbot where Caleb Maddox was behind it and basically promised that, you know, they could do sales calls with their AI. And it was wildly overpromised and under-delivered for people. But here's a basic part of the demo that I want to show you real quick.
Tesla Motors. How's your day going so far?
It's going pretty good, my man. How about yourself? You said from Tesla, right? It's the car company?
Yeah, that's right. I'm calling from Tesla Motors, the car company.
So that's the basic idea. It's a chat bot where you buy their license and it'll handle all your sales calls. That was kind of the pitch. That was kind of the idea. And now to be clear, a lot of companies are trying to do this. What made Caleb Maddox and his goons different is that they were claiming that their AI technology can have full 10 to 40 minute long conversations that sound like a real human with infinite memory, perfect recall, and can autonomously take actions across 5,000 applications and do the entire job of a full-time agent without having to be trained, managed, or motivated. To do this, you had to get the Air AI Access card. Now, in a twist that will surprise almost no one, this conversational AI really didn't work. The FTC alleges the conversational AI technology was never available and that you had to instead build this like long tree of decisions for the AI to take in order to actually make it work, saying that getting the conversational AI to function at all times requires a substantial time commitment where consumers must pre-script answers for every potential question, making it near.
It's like a thinking, feeling conversational AI, as long as you think of every possible question the customer could ask and pre-write an answer. That's one of those sales tree flip books they give to people in call centers, but you recorded it.
Really impossible to use. Now, in addition to that, they had a twist to the whole offer where instead of like using the technology, guess what? You could also sell the technology to other people because of course you could. So they said you could have a license which would allow you to use and resell the world's most sophisticated conversational AI. They claim that you could get up to $1 million per month, saying that it could even be $10 million a month paid out to you. I mean, they were just making wild claims.
This is exactly how Elon talks, though, but nobody investigates his ass. Elon Musk just says, yeah, I probably sell 1 trillion robots. Probably sell 1 trillion. Who knows? Maybe 2 trillion. Pretty much, I think everyone in the world's going to have one. By the way, I think we're got a real chance of being worth more than Google, Facebook, Apple, NVIDIA combined.
Claims left and right. This is what Caleb Maddox was sort of known for before. But of course, this time there was a problem because as we said previously, Caleb Maddox said, oh yeah, I had to refund a lot of people for the YouTube automation method that didn't really work like it was supposed to. And according to Caleb, he needed to make a confession for it. But in addition to that, now Air AI is struggling with the same similar idea. Consumers signed contracts offering a refund for, quote, any reason at all. They called it the industry's boldest guarantee within 6 months of joining the program. The client will have used Air AI to generate revenue equal or double to the initial cost of the Air Access card. Okay. If not, the client will have the option to cancel their Air Access.
So just to be clear, they said they had this incredible AI technology that would take the place of your human sales call employees. Amazing. And they said you could also resell the technology and make millions of dollars a month. Sounds great. And they said if for whatever reason it doesn't work for you, we have a guaranteed refund where you get the full refund within 6 months if it's not doubling the revenue of your previous employees. So of course that makes it sound very appealing, but I assume we already know the tech doesn't work, but also they aren't paying out refunds.
Says and forgo the air platform where they will be refunded the initial cost. Now we actually have a refund documenting some of this refund experience. This guy kind of explains what it was actually like.
If for any reason you're not happy with the service, we refund your deposit and buy back your agency. It has been an excruciating process. And basically he's telling me that, yes, he wants to refund the deposit, they don't have the money. And this is funny because he's telling me that they need the money to run the business day to day.
So yes, you heard that right. This guy tried to actually get a refund from Caleb Maddox. It took weeks to get a response. Finally, he gets a response that we'd love to refund you, but we have too many expenses. We can't. We literally can't refund you. So yeah, it's a money back guarantee unless they've already spent your money. So yeah, that's basically the grotesque story. They promised a bunch of things and lied about them.
At least he's honest.
You're not actually going to get the conversation.
That's so fun. It's funny to lie. And then when they ask for the refund, just be dead honest. I guess it's weird to stop lying then. To be like, bro, I don't have it. I don't have your fucking money. Our business is not that profitable. I thought you knew I was lying the whole time. I can't keep it up.
AI, you're actually not going to get your refund in many cases, and that's what the FTC alleges. But the part where I really felt like I let people down, okay, is that not only did I call this guy out a long time ago, I probably could have gone harder. I could have maybe gotten the millionaire confession, the 18-year-old millionaire confession, and I didn't. But also, I knew about Air AI being kind of a con for a while, and I even messaged Caleb Maddox about it to try to start to cover it. Unfortunately, as things happen, things get piled up on your plate, and I just basically didn't get around to it. I mean, that's
what is being said here is if you were a victim of this Air AI scam and you can't get your money back from Caleb Maddox, you should sue Coffeezilla. Because in a way, it's his fault you lost money. The fact that he did not make a video about this sooner, that he did not call out Caleb Maddox sooner, he owes you the money you spent on Air AI, and you should and will win in court.
That's the bottom line. Here's my message to him. I share my skepticism, the accusations, and I didn't do it, guys. I didn't. I don't know what can I say. I just want to put this out there.
All right. While he's confessing, I guess I'll confess then. Coffeezilla asked me to do this is not a joke. I know I do the joke voice. This is real. Coffeezilla asked me to do an undercover sting where I pretended to be a dumb influencer signing up for a crypto coin. He did ask me to do this, and I followed the guy on Instagram, but then the guy, I don't know, he did not send me a DM, and I didn't want to fucking open the can of worms. So I let him down, and he could have gotten someone, nailed him to the wall. Why don't you do it? I got cold feet. A little bit. The guy was like, I think this is around the time, I'm not even kidding, where we watched that video of the CSGO skin mafia or whatever. And they were like sending harassment to people's houses. Do you remember that? We watched the video about CSGO knives. And I was like, I don't really want to get involved with this fucking guy. Also, the only way it worked, I told Coffee this, the call. I was like, dude, the only way this works is if this guy doesn't look at any of my content at all ever. Because I'm so vehemently anti-crypto. So if I send this guy a DM and I'm like, dude, I can't wait to launch a coin. And they look at, it's going to be so obvious. But he's like, nah, they'll never check.
Let Caleb, the millionaire grifter, slip through my fingers. And the guy has just gone on to continue to overpromise and underdeliver. Listen, I hope Caleb gets his life together because he's a young kid. I mean, he started out as a young kid and he's kind of grown up into this grifter world. Now I guess he's older, maybe 20-something, 23 or something. But ladies and gentlemen, the pattern has not changed, whether it's YouTube automation or it's Air AI. Caleb Maddox is still overpromising, under-delivering. I want to get the word out there so the next time it happens, people will see this coming. And yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to report on this scam, express my own disappointment with myself for not catching it sooner. Given that this guy's been on my radar forever, all I can say is we've been like ships in the night several times. Just the confessions almost happened, and they didn't.
I truly don't think that would have changed anything. It's not like the fucking small business that bought Air AI would have been like, oh, I saw the confession of a 19-year-old millionaire 6 years ago with Caleb. I don't think it would have changed anything. I think people just get scammed, and the FTC actually did its job in this case. If someone's going to fully lie about tech to a small business, they're probably going to fall for it. And the reason this scam shouldn't work is that the FTC investigates, and they finally did. So